The title of this song is Disappearing Man. I obviously love all of the songs, but this one I think I'm the most removed from. It's not as personal as like More Than I Need You, but it's very sad. I'm gonna be honest, it is a sad song, but I prefer sad songs. I think if a piece of art makes me cry, that's kind of for me, that's the telling of like, oh, this is good. If it makes me think and if it makes me cry. To me, this song kind of is about grieving, but not necessarily grieving somebody that's dead. I think the hardest people to have to grieve are the living. I guess an example of this would be if you lose a family member to addiction. Not that they die, but that the person that you knew is gone. And I mean, this can also happen with like you lose someone to mental illness, or a person just kind of drifts out of your life because, you know, life and people drift apart, and it's always very sad. I think this song, I actually have weirdly always had a fascination with how like addiction works and how it like changes people's brain and how it affects not just them but the people in their life. And so at the time I was watching a lot of shows and reading a lot of books from the perspective of somebody that is in the life of an addict but is not the addict themselves. And so a great example of that is I watched and read Beautiful Boy. Fantastic, highly recommend both the film and book. And that raw emotion of this person is leaving or changing and there's really nothing that I can do about it deeply impacted the way I emotionally approached the song. This song to me, even though I don't necessarily relate to it as much on a personal level, I think I associate it with emotions that maybe I have felt in a way of feeling like somebody you know changed and drifted away, and you didn't even realize it was happening while it was happening, but afterwards you kind of look back and realize, wow, that person was changing and leaving. My favorite lyric from Disappearing Man is the last line, which is, "It's been so long since he's been gone, I don't think I'd recognize him." I think there's not much explanation you need for that one. I think it ends the song really well. I like that it doesn't wrap up in a nice little bow. I like that it's from beginning to end pretty sad. I think sometimes you need that, because sometimes things don't end nicely, and sometimes it's not all wrapped up in a nice little bow.
Disappearing man, like wind on the sand. It's been so long since he's been gone. I don't think I'd recognize him.
Thank you guys so much. If you want to see more of me, like and subscribe. Bye!